Get me that signal. We need more power.
All right, we are here at Gen Con at the Cryptozoic booth, and I am talking to Colin Robinson from Cryptozoic. Cryptozoic, I suddenly got the accent. We are going to talk about what they have here at Gen Con, just for all of us to see. I see right here we have Attack on Titan: The Last Stand.
Yeah, so a couple new titles. Attack on Titan, this one just released back in the beginning of July. So we're demoing it here at the booth. It's a vertical game board. So it's a one versus many. The one being the Titan. The many are all the heroes trying to attack the Titan. It's a dice allocating, so you roll the dice, allocate them to your character in order to hop up on the Titan, protect the villagers, shoot a cannon at the Titan. If you roll a Titan head, that gets allocated to the Titan, and that's how they get their power. So then they can fight back that way. It's probably a chance that you're going to lose based off the canon of the anime itself. The Titans usually are winning. So that's kind of how the gameplay plays out on that one.
So it's a push your luck type game. The more you push, the more chance you have of the Titan actually eating you.
Exactly. So that's Attack on Titan. Another title that just released is another Rick and Morty title from Cryptozoic.
Awesome.
This released in July. So this is Anatomy Park, based off the Anatomy Park episode. You're competing to build an amusement park inside Ruben's body. He's a homeless mall Santa. So you want to compete to build the theme park inside Ruben's body before he has 2 heart attacks and dies. So based off the episode, this is the third Rick and Morty title we've done based off of one of the episodes. Prior to this, we had Total Recall and Mr. Meeseeks.
How's the Rick and Morty titles been doing for you guys?
Amazing.
Yes?
People love the IP, and they're big fans of the Rick and Morty franchise itself. We have a fourth Rick and Morty title that we're pre-releasing at Gen Con. And we've been allocating daily, and it's actually been selling out. So within the first 10 minutes, it's gone. Yeah, so it's our Rick and Morty deck builder, post-Rick counters of the Rick kind, based off the same episode of the same name. Right. Master of Orion.
Yes.
So it's a resource allocating game. Cards, and there's little cubes that you allocate in order to build your fleet up, based off the computer game, Master of Orion.
Right. Nice. So that's actually here?
So this is a pre-release at the convention, and this will be coming out about November.
November?
Yeah, it will be the full release for this title. Attack on Titan and Rick and Morty are already out.
Okay.
And then Train Heist, this is a title we picked off of Kickstarter. It was a successfully ran campaign from the designer and Sean McDonald. So we picked this up as a Western game where you're running around, robbing and looting the train, trying to steal from the rich people, and then beat the train back to the station in order to deposit it into the poor people's bank account. That's kind of essentially the gist of it. You're a little meeple, and you also have a horse, so your meeple can hop onto the horse to kind of hop around the board and get around faster. Building poker hands in order to rob certain carriages in the train, and then you're trying to avoid the sheriff, which is the white meeple.
So you picked up the Kickstarter. There was a successful Kickstarter, and you guys are basically helping fulfill it?
Exactly. So he fulfilled his Kickstarters, and then we ended up publishing it, doing a full release for him, and that's how we ended up with that title.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Some of our new DC Deckbuilder titles that we're pre-releasing at Gen Con this year. So first up, fans have been asking for it for quite some time now, and it's finally here. So this is the Multiverse box. So it's a storage box that houses all the DC deck builders that we've created with room to grow, fully sleeved. And it also includes about as much content as one of our crossover packs, which is these smaller packs here. This is the newest one that's not out yet. We're pre-releasing Birds of Prey. This is the 6th crossover pack in the DC deck building series. So back to the Multiverse box. The content in it allows you to play the multiverse. So you shuffle these in, and it has cues for you to pull from the big box and play all the sets together. So it's something that people have been asking for a while now, and it's finally pre-releasing at Gen Con 2017.
Wait, when will the full release be?
Full release, most of these titles are going to be out around end of October, November.
Gotcha.
Right before holiday. And then lastly, the third pre-release of our DC line that we have for Gen Con is a DC Deckbuilding Confrontations. Runs similar to our Joker versus Batman, which is a 2v2 style game. It just has more matchups in it, so it's our next core box, so that $40 MSRP price point in the DC Deckbuilder line.
So it's a standalone?
It's a standalone, and as well as runs on the Cerberus engine, so it's compatible with all the other DC deck building titles.
Great.
That's pretty much it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Colin, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk.
Thanks, guys.
We need more power.